Our next guest joined YouTube early on and today has over 8.5 million subscribers. In 2011, she launched a beauty subscription startup, Ipsy, and today continues to expand her digital beauty empire. We welcome now Michelle Phan back to CNBC, YouTuber and co-founder of Ipsy. Michelle, good to see you.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So we've had you on a bunch of times, but just because it is a private company, just refresh our memory of how you turned your YouTube sensation into what has reportedly been valued at $500 million company.
I did so by really just building my influence, creating content, generating authentic content that speaks directly to my audience, and then finding a key solution to what they want, which was really, they wanted to have a better beauty discovery experience. And so this really helped inspire the conception of Ipsy.
And how many subscribers now do you have to the beauty box?
We have 1.5 million paid subscribers monthly.
There's a Wall Street Journal article today, Michelle, about Birchbox, which is one of your big competitors and sort of does a similar service, about how they're scaling back their growth plans internationally, how they've actually had to lay off people because of the change in the venture capital market, the fact that it's cooled down a little bit. Are you feeling that at all?
Right. I think there is a global, in a way, like it's not just in Silicon Valley, it's really everywhere. I mean, China, Europe, we are seeing like there is a lot of speculation in the market, and I think that's why I think it's really smart that they scaled back, because that way you have more control over the destiny of your company, and you can really be more nimble and you can adapt faster to the ever-changing landscape of the internet, because things can change so fast. New ideas come and go, but I think as long as you have like a really strong idea and you have a strong team, I think it's really smart, and it makes a lot of sense to just have a leaner team.
So do you feel that sort of pressure to, given the changes in the environment that you talked about, to focus more on profitability, to be a little more disciplined when it comes to spending as you continue to expand your business?
Well, we've always been really good at spending. When we first did our seed round, when we were raising money, we raised less than $2 million when we started. And we didn't raise another fund until recently, last year with TPG and Sherpa. So that was our second round of funding, and that was three years later. So I think the fact that we've been profitable since the first day we launched, it helped out a lot. But I know not everyone gets, you know, that's not something that happens all the time. And I know that I'm very grateful for that. And I think a lot of it has to do with really just not just me building the influence, but having a very, very true, authentic community that really cares about developing this relationship with Ipsy.
Michelle, I'm fascinated as to how you draw, what the cutting edge is of drawing in people with deep pockets. I see that you have, for example, a makeup line with L'Oreal, specifically on content. Yesterday we had Martha Stewart on the program, and she's being paid reportedly $200,000 to create hour-long shows for Amazon. And I wonder where you guys see the money and the ability to capture value. I mean, what do you have to teach people? I mean, how do you bring those bigger players in side by side?
Bigger players as in, are you talking about other content providers like Amazon or Netflix?
Anyone who really has deep pockets. So for you, obviously, it was the makeup line with L'Oreal. For Martha Stewart, it's Amazon and Amazon Prime. I mean, where do you see the value? Where do you have to go in a sense?
Well, I think, you know, a lot of people are now starting to invest more in content because they know that people are going to want to subscribe. I think subscription is still a very powerful concept. Residual income really helps you project, you know, you're growing, your earnings, but most importantly, the value really starts with the product that you create. So whether it's really great content or providing like a great beauty discovery. And just FYI, my makeup line was recently purchased by Ipsy last year. So now that we have it, we own it. That's why I think it's so important that more and more entrepreneurs, they have more control over the destiny of their product, their vision, their idea, and their company.
My sister is a huge makeup fan, so I know how much people are willing to spend when they're very into makeup and how loyal they can be to different brands. I'm just wondering, though, how big this market is. I mentioned Birchbox as a competitor, but now Sephora is getting in on the subscription service as well. So is there room for some of the bigger players to get into what you do? And do the customers overlap? Do they subscribe to multiple services?
I know a lot of customers, a lot of Ipsy customers, they also subscribe to other beauty subscriptions because they love beauty. They're beauty enthusiasts at heart. And a lot of other subscription programs, they provide other products, they cater to a different market. So yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of room. And the fact that, don't quote me on this, the fact that the beauty industry, I believe, is worth 500 billion, I think, but don't quote me. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. It's a really, really big market, and there's room for everyone.
Thank you, Michelle. Good to see you from our very own iconic conference. That is Michelle Phan. She's a YouTuber, and she is the co-founder of Ipsy.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.